Very few participants have attended it. Anyway, I will teach it.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, very good morning. Rani, yesterday it was your query that what is difference between hobby and interest.
Yes, sir.
Yesterday it was your query that what is difference between hobby and interest. Okay, and while I was answering, the line got disconnected. Hobby is something which you do in your leisure. Please mute yourself. Hobby is things which you do in your leisure time, part time. Okay, when you are free. Okay, pastime, to pass the time. Okay, that is hobby. Okay, and but the interest, you have the feeling. You have the feeling about the things, and you do it by your choice. You utilize the time. Okay, for utilizing the time, for fulfilling your interest, for fulfilling your inner core, inner desire, you do all these things. So this is difference between the hobby and interest. हॉबी पार्ट टाइम में समय को निकालने के लिए, ठीक है, खाली समय है, टाइम नहीं कट रहा है, कोई काम अगर नहीं मिला हुआ है, तो आई एम यूजिंग हॉबी, आई एम प्लेइंग द कार्ड, ओके, आई एम प्लेइंग अंताक्षरी, ओके, आई एम सिंगिंग द सॉन्ग. But interest, which is internally, interest is internal thing which you have the feeling, okay, and you want to do it, you want to achieve it by the virtue of it, okay, this is called interest. I hope you have understood it. Let's come. I'm not going to teach it again. Whatever today I will be teaching, I'm not going to repeat it again. Those who are interested, they will learn it by the help of the video. Okay. So let me proceed. Today it is day 2. Okay. And today it is. Yesterday I have talked about the self-management. What is self-management? Self-management. Self means it is alone. It is talk about the alone, one person. Now, how one person will manage himself or herself in the different environment, in the different situation. This is called self-management. Under this, we manage two things. It is we need to manage our emotion, we need to manage our thoughts, we need to manage our behavior. In the changing situation, how we manage our emotion, thoughts and behavior, this is called self-management. We have seen it yesterday. And self-management is not a very small thing, it is a very wide thing, it is a very wide chapter. It is cluster of different types of skills which a human being should possess. Different types of skills. Okay, some of the skills, and this self-management is, we are studying it under the employability skill. So at the place of the employment, where we are serving where we are extending our duties, where we are doing our duties, where we are performing some responsibilities, there it is supposed to do. We are studying it under the section of employability skill, for the place of employment. So from the employability point of the view, it is ability to manage and improve. So improvement is also there. When you are talking about under the section of under the employability skill, so there must be the also improvement of the skill, and discipline and timeline is also there. Not only controlling emotion, behavior and feelings, all these, but apart from controlling all these, you should have a improvement of your skill, you should have the discipline, and you should have the timeliness, goal setting, etc. All these things which is needed at the place of employment. Okay, so In the previous slides, you have seen that I have given the general definition. It is ability to control emotion. It is ability to control emotion, thoughts, and behavior. Okay, it is ability to control emotion, thoughts, and behavior. Right, but when you come to the point of employability skill, when you are taking it under the employability skill, you are supposed to control your behavior, emotion, what you have read, see here, your emotion, thoughts, and behavior. Along with controlling it, along with managing it, you are also supposed to manage your skill, including discipline, timeliness, goal setting, problem solving, teamwork, etc. Right. So the foremost thing about the first and the foremost thing about the first and the foremost thing about the self management is thought, emotion, and activities. Okay. Now, when you study it under the employability skill, then along with it, you have also the goal setting, timeliness, problem solving, teamwork, professionalism, etc. Right? I hope you have understood it. Any problems? Should we move it? Yesterday also I have taught it. Okay. Now, wait. You should also take it down. If you need, you can also take it down, or you will have to take it down from the YouTube. Right? Those students who have joined just now, please mute yourself. Next it is about, next topic is, in the next slide you can see here that in self-management, I have already showed you that it is the cluster of different types of skill. Like you should have the interpersonal skill, productivity skill, initiative. You should be initiative. Okay, you should be initiative also, right? And initiative, integrity, confidence, etc. Right? So you need to. It has got a very broad skill. Okay, it has got a very broad skill, and but when according to the CBSE syllabus, you have to study self-awareness, responsibility. You have to study self-awareness, responsibility, time management, and adaptability. Okay, which we will see. English. English. Next. So I have taught you study the self-management. Next, how does self-management impact our life? Okay, how does self-management impact our life? It has a it First of all, self-management help us to adjust the changing environment, changing situation, changing need. Now the self-management. Let us take one example, very common example, which is going in our day-to-day life. Right, this is the pandemic time. Now, how we have managed? We have managed ourselves. We have in order to adopt the situation, we have managed ourselves. This is how we have managed, that you know pretty well, that we are using a mask. We are taking we are maintaining social distance. We are taking the immunity diet, which we were not taking in the previous days. So it helps us. Now, how you can see how these things are helping us. These things are helping to overcome the challenge of the pandemic. Okay, so the same way, the self-management helps us to overcome the challenge. It helps us to organize ourselves. It helps us to develop the good habit. Okay, it helps us to control our emotions. Okay, so these are the things. Next, the first very thing in this is the self-awareness. What is self-awareness? Self-awareness, knowing your own self. This is self-awareness, right? Knowing yourself. This is called self-awareness. Let me see who has joined. I think some some of the students. Please, all of you switch on your camera. Please, all of you switch on your camera. Riyanshu. Some students are making query about the password. LD 992830471. Switch on your camera, please, everybody. Amresh, please switch on your camera. Amresh, who is this Amresh? Amresh, please switch on your camera. Amresh and Shubham Raj. Amresh, switch on your camera. समय मेरा बर्बाद मत करो. Amar Kumar. Amresh, switch on your camera. Vivek. When you will not switch on your camera, I am bound to put you in the waiting room. Shubham, Ayush, please switch on your camera. Shubham Raj, stand by, please switch on your camera. Shubham Raj. Shubham and Ayush. Do you have any Amresh Kumar in your class? Class 10, eh? Okay. Okay, leave it. I told him to switch on the camera, and when he is not switching it. Shubham Kumar, you switch on your camera, else I will remove you. Amar Kumar, Amar, I'm knowing you. Amar is the monitor of 9A. Amresh, switch on your camera, else again I will remove you. Now I will remove you. Amresh, don't kill my time. Show me your face. Come on the screen. Come on the screen. इतना परहेज क्यों है स्क्रीन पर आने से? सामने आओ. हाँ, सभी तैयार हो रहा है. Come on the screen. Okay. So next. So now the self-awareness. Okay, the matter is about self-awareness, right? Let's come to the topic. What is self-awareness? When you are aware about yourself, right? This is self-awareness. When you are aware about yourself, right? You know your feeling, you know your emotion, you know your characteristic. Okay, this is self-aware. When you are aware about yourself, अपने आप के बारे में. बहुत सारे लोग जो है अपनी जानकारी, उनको अपने बारे में भी जानकारी नहीं है. ठीक है. This is about the self-awareness. Okay, self-awareness. It involves deep and personal inquiry. Self-awareness involves deep and personal inquiry about your own self to make yourself aware about yourself. What I have said, once again I am saying, self-awareness involves deep and personal inquiry about yourself, to make yourself aware about yourself. ठीक है. अपने आप से पूछो, अपने आप को जानने के लिए. यही तो है सेल्फ अवेयरनेस. यही है सेल्फ अवेयरनेस का डेफिनेशन. ठीक है. दिस इज द डेफिनेशन ऑफ द सेल्फ अवेयरनेस. खुद से पूछो, खुद को जानने के लिए. ठीक है. डीप एंड ऑनेस्ट इंक्वायरी टू योर सेल्फ to make aware about yourself. This is called self-awareness. Now, self-awareness is never judgmental in nature. Self-awareness is never judgmental in nature. It should never be judgmental in nature, right? It should be, it is taken for the awareness, right? It is taken for the awareness. Don't be stubborn. Don't be sticky. That, oh, I know that I am this. Oh, when I know this, I am aware. I can take decision based on this. Judgment is full and final, but awareness, this is, I am telling you to take it as awareness, right? I am taking you to take it as awareness, not, don't make it judgmental. Judgment is full and final, right? Judgment is full and final. Then now suppose I know that I have an allergy with the dust. I have an allergy with the dust. Now I know this thing that I have allergy with the dust. Now what I will do, whenever I will have to cope with the dust. Whenever I will have to cope with the dust, what I will do? I will use mask. I will use mask. Now suppose there is a situation failing to which I have to go in the dust. A situation which is prevailing me to go in the dust. Now, how I will go? I will say that no, I have allergy, I will not go in the dust. Now, yes, I know that I have allergy with the dust. Now, I will use the mask. I will cover my nose. I will cover my mouth. Then so, it is for the awareness. When you have the awareness, you can take the decision in the changing the span of the time. But the judgment is the full and final. It cannot be changed. So, self-awareness is for awareness, for discovering you, for knowing you. It is never in the judgmental study. I have taught you. Now self-awareness, again it is very cluster of different types of, it is cluster of different types of things. Okay, you have the skills, you know about your skills, you know about your personality, you know about your values, you know about your interest. When you are talking about the skills, you have different types. When you are talking about the skills, so you have the different, these things comes under the skills. You are aware about your skills, right? When you are aware about your skill, this thing comes under the skill. When you are aware about your interest, these things comes under the interest. When you are aware about the personality, you must know all these things. When you are making yourself aware about your values, these are the things regarding the values. I hope it is clear to you. Now self-awareness, as I have told you, that it is cluster. Okay, self-awareness, what you must know your tolerance, intolerance, limitation. Must know your tolerance, limitation. 9-10 में टाइम दिया हुआ है बॉयज ग्रुप में, सॉरी. You write in that group. Amar Kumar, you write in the right. Oh my God. Please join class. By mistake. I wrote 9-10. Okay, so I hope it is clear to you. Self-awareness. Now you must know your belief, your values, you must know your feelings, you must know your like and dislike, you must know your strength and weakness, you must know your dream and desire, you must know your priorities. Now, okay, so these are the things. Now moving to the next, we have strength. What are the qualities? Which strength? Strength is the quality which is good in you. वो तुम्हारे अंदर में कूट कूट कर भरा हुआ है, ठीक है, वो तुम्हारे अंदर में कूट कूट कर भरा हुआ है, और उसको यूज करके तुम सफलता की श्रेणी को चढ़ते हो. You attain success, you achieve flying club success. This is strength, right? Strength is a quality Strength is a quality which is inside you, and using to this quality, you achieve success. You achieve success, right? And weakness are the qualities which hold you back. Okay, which hold you back. This is called. This is okay. This is okay. So strength and weakness, I have. I hope it is clear to you. Next, yesterday I was talking you about the some of the strengths. Now you are very limited here. Can you tell me about your strength and weakness? I have unmuted all of you. One by one, will you tell yourself? Switch on your videos and tell about your strength and weakness. One by one. One by one. Everybody will say. Okay. So start from the I am starting it from myself, right? I am starting it from myself. See, my strength is that my strength is that uh, I my strength is that I am a good teacher. I can teach anything well which I know. My weakness is that I am little bit angry. Okay, I burst out of anger. This is my weakness. Okay, I have made you aware. I know about myself. Now, knowing to it, what I do when there is any sort of situation where I could be burst out of anger, I keep myself away from that situation. This is this is this is the impact of the self-awareness. I'm aware about myself, and I am using it. I'm using it in the changing situation. I hope you got it. Now, all of you tell me your strength and weakness. Tell me your strength and weakness, Rani.
Yes, sir. Sir, my strength is that I spoke very well on any topic on any time. But my weakness is that I get too attached on the international issues while watching news. Uh, I I spend so much time on that news particularly. So that is my weakness.
Okay. So you know your strength and weakness. Very good.
Yes.
I will come to you once again. Okay. How your strength
Okay.
can be beneficial to you, and how knowing your weakness can be, how you can convert your weakness into a strength. What you told about your weakness? Once again, you tell me about your weakness.
Sir, getting too much attached to the international issues, what is happening around the world.
This is your weakness, that you are too much associated with the international happening which is going on. Now, now you can convert your this weakness into a strength. You can use it to improve your GKGS knowledge. You can improve it. Uh, you can improve it to, you can be aware about the happening, and you can take the decision. You can take it, you can using this weakness, you can take the right decisions. You can improve your GKGS. Okay, you can it will help, it will help you to orient yourself more professionally. You will orient yourself professionally. Okay, so this is how. So you can use your, so you are knowing your strength and weakness. This is the good thing. Next, anybody else? Next, Amar Kumar. Amar, Archit, Amar, tell me, Amar. Tell me what is your strength and weakness.
I am good in mathematics. Strength.
This is your strength. And what is your weakness?
But I am poor in science.
You are poor in science. Okay, so you are knowing your strength and weakness. Now, what steps you are taking to improve your science? You are knowing it. किसी कहा जाता है किसी चीज को न जानना, अब किसी चीज को न जानना उतना बुरा नहीं है जितना न जानने की इच्छा रखना। ठीक है, तो आप अपने बारे में जानने की इच्छा रखें। आपने जाना अपने बारे में कि आपका मैथमेटिक्स अच्छा नहीं, मैथमेटिक्स अच्छा है, तो आप मैथमेटिक्स आपका अच्छा है, आप ये भी जान रहे हैं कि आपका साइंस अच्छा नहीं है। ठीक है, जनरली द मैथमेटिक्स those who are good in mathematics, their science is also good. Okay, their science is also good. Okay, so how you can transfer the goodness of your mathematics into science? I have taught all these things once again in your class. In class 9th also I have taught you. Do you remember all these things? I have taught in
Yes,
class
sir.
9th also. Yes. Okay, so this is next. Anybody? Anybody? Ragni, I have already in last class I have interacted with her. Anybody else? Pranjal, tell me, Ragni, your strength and weakness.
Yes, sir.
Switch on your video.
Sir, my,
Video switch on your video. Tell me about your strength and weakness.
sir, my strength is I am creative, and my weakness is I am lethargic.
You are
Sir, I am little lethargic.
lethargic, means alsi. Okay, you are creative, but you are lethargic. These two things are stand at the two different corners. Okay, you are creative also, means you are more and you are lethargic. This is you are knowing your strength and weakness. Now, how you will use your strength to overcome the weakness? ठीक है, अब आप आलसी हो तो आलसी हो और क्रिएटिविटी भी तुम्हारे अंदर में है। ठीक है, तो हाउ यू विल ओवरकम योर वीकनेस? This is the main reason of making yourself aware about the strength and weakness. Knowing strength and weakness, by knowing strength and weakness, you will able to overcome your weakness by the strength inside yourself. Right? Okay. Next, anybody else?
Yes.
Anybody else? Anybody else? Can you tell me strength and weakness? Pranav Verma?
Sir, my strength is that I am a quick learner, but my weakness is that I am shy.
Oh, you are the quick learner and you are shy. No, now how your shyness can be removed? You should think on it. How your shyness is putting you down? Does your shyness, does your this feature? This is,
Sometimes when I am speaking at the stage, I get fearful and
okay.
get nervous because of shyness.
And you are the quick learner too. Now you learn you learn how to speak in front of the public. So I am saying all of you that when you speak with me in the Zoom class, you should switch on your videos. Okay, now to overcome your shyness, so you should take some of the steps that you should speak in the public, you should speak on the stage, you should be vocal to overcome your shyness. Okay, and you are the learner too. You learn the things and you present it before your friend. This will help you to overcome your shyness. I hope you understood it. Next.
Yes, sir.
Okay, mute yourself. Now I hope you have understood the strength and weakness. And yesterday I have shown you. Yesterday also I have shown you some of the yesterday also I have shown you some of the charts. Okay, some of the chart of the weak factor inside you. You try to identify which factors are inside you. This is your homework. Okay, you try to identify the factors inside you. Okay, next, this is about the strength. You try to find out the factors which are inside you. It is action-oriented, athletic, compassionate, courageous, disciplined, energetic, focused, intelligent, optimistic, patient, speaking, team-oriented, warm, willpower, welcome, trustworthy, etc. So, which qualities are inside you? Okay, you try to identify all these things. Now, your interest and ability. Now, suppose your interest. I was having interest that I should have. I was having interest that I could have done the medical science. ठीक है, हमें थोड़ा इंटरेस्ट था अपने टाइम में कि लोगों को मतलब मेडिकल साइंस में हमारा इंटरेस्ट था. ठीक है, दिस वाज माय इंटरेस्ट. ठीक है, reading bio books, reading the science journal, this was my interest. Now let's come to the ability part. Now what I was lacking in that ability, that my physics was not good. So for being a successful MBBS, you need to qualify the entrance examination. Under that there is physics, chemistry and biology. My physics portion was weak, and this means my interest and abilities were not matching together. Then there comes, desire and deserving. Same is the case with the desire and deserving. I desire to become an IAS, but I am not possessing the qualities. I am not possessing. Now, many of you would say that I would like to go in the army. But do you deserve the quality of army? Army has there are different criteria for being the army. Do you possess all these abilities? Do you possess all these qualities? If not, then your desire is wrong. Then next come to the responsibility. Responsibility. Okay, responsibility is what is expected from you. Okay, responsibility is what is expected from you. Choose the right thing to do and be accountable. This is about the responsibility. What is expected from you? Duty and responsibility. This is two different things. My duty is to teach you computer, right? And I have been assigned one period. If I would be doing my duties, I would have done my duty. I have taken your class study, right? Now, if I am taking it as a responsibility, giving you a good knowledge, it is expected from me. Children's and the parents have expectation that I will teach them good. I will give them good. Okay, these are the expectation. These are the expectation of the parents and students. Now, if I would have been doing my duties, I have done my duties. I have done my assigned duty. Now, responsibility and duty, these are the two different things. Responsibility, what is expected. You are accountable, and you have to choose you have to take the right step to meet with the expectation. Now, what I have done, I have chosen Sunday. That on Sunday you are also free, I am also free. Both of us can interact. इसी चीज को हम 5 मिनट में हम तुरंत पढ़ाकर निकल सकते थे. इतना समझाने का जरूरत नहीं था अगर हम ड्यूटी करते तो. अभी now it is a part. I am taking it as a part of responsibility. I am expressing you. I am expressing you. I am making you understand about all this by taking time. Okay, so you can say this is also my interest, this is also my interest, and this is also a part of my responsibility. Now, how does duty and responsibility differ? Duty is ethical, legal, and moral accountability owed away for a certain period for someone who is corresponding right to demand. Right, you can see here ethical, legal, or moral accountability owed away for a certain period. Now, the most important line in this is, which make it different with the responsibility, is corresponding to right or demand. Now, my right, I have been given right to take your class, that is on the Saturday. Okay, that was my right, and that was my right. I will take my class on that, and that is, I am limited. I have been given duty of Saturday. Okay, I have given duty. Now, since it is my responsibility to teach you well, I have taken my class today. Okay, so this is, it is not a part of duty, it is part of my interest and my accountability before the student also. ये सिर्फ हमारे ड्यूटी का बात नहीं है, ठीक है, ये हमारे स्टूडेंट के प्रति, गार्जियन के प्रति, बच्चों के प्रति, उनके विश्वास के प्रति. चिल्ड्रंस हैव एक्सपेक्टेशन, चिल्ड्रन के, बच्चों के पास एक एक्सपेक्टेशन है कि हम बढ़िया से पढ़ाएंगे, ठीक है. पेरेंट्स को एक्सपेक्टेशन है हमसे कि हम उनके बच्चों को बढ़िया से पढ़ाएंगे. बच्चे विश्वास करते हैं हम पर कि हम उनको बढ़िया पढ़ाएंगे. हालांकि हमको सिर्फ 1 घंटे का हमको अधिकार दिया गया था, 1 पीरियड का अधिकार दिया गया था. Here what think deeper, that is the right. Okay, right. Okay, I hope you have understood the duties and responsibility. If you have any problem, tell me. After 3 minutes, the session will be over. You will once again reconnect. Okay. If you have any problem in the duty and right, duty and responsibility, you let me know. Any one of you?
No, sir.
Do you have? ड्यूटी फिक्स समय के लिए हुआ, ठीक है. और रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी, IAS इज अ रिस्पॉन्सिबल पोस्ट. आज द पर्सन डिस्ट्रिक्ट मजिस्ट्रेट इज रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर द रिस्पॉन्सिबल पोस्ट, ठीक है. वो 24 घंटे ड्यूटी में रहता है. जबकि एक बैंक का क्लर्क है, वो ड्यूटी करता है. वो 10 बजे जाता है, 4 बजे अपना चल दिया वहां से, बैंक वहां से चल दिया, ठीक है. जबकि मैनेजर, ही हैज गॉट द रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज, ठीक है. he has got the responsibilities. Okay, he has
Sir,
to,
what is the difference between ability and strength?
ability and strength. Okay, I will tell you after 2 minutes. Okay, when you will again connect, then I will tell you. Okay, and I hope I will just answer your question about ability. Is the inner ability, is the means you possess some skill, means ability, and what you told, one thing was ability and second was strength.
Strength.
When a strength is coupled with the skill, it become your ability. Okay, a strength plus a skill. Now I teach well, you know that I teach well, and now I am not knowing the subject, I am lacking the knowledge of subject. So teaching, I teach well, this is my strength. Now I know the subject computer, I have done the B.Ed. Now this is my ability, right? I hope you have understood it. Rani?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, you connect me again. Okay, you connect me again. I am disconnecting it from here. You connect me again. Okay, everybody.